Definitely not what I expected. I was hoping to go a lot faster than I did, but I feel like that was kind of the consensus from everyone. It was a bit of an odd meet just because there was not a ton of people here, and the pool was shallow and stuff like that. So definitely like an odd transition, but I really enjoyed being able to race and see everyone and do like race rehearsal, which is why I came. Be able to practice being in my hotel and what I do before my race and everything. So not what I wanted to do necessarily in all my swims, but a lot to learn from and go back and work on. A lot of rest comes and helps with the 50 a lot, just being able to be, more, just, I guess, on top of my game and a little bit faster. I feel like I have a lot to work on the 100, working on my easy speed, gaining endurance on the back half. I know not just me, I know everyone has been in a really hard training cycle. So coming off of that and working on more details now and, technical details, especially on, first 50 and breakouts on the 50 free and everything you can do just to get a little bit better. There's always things to work on and gain speed in. So I feel like that's probably what I'll be focusing on. A lot of just more yardage, and I wouldn't say yardage, but a lot of aerobic work, not a ton of speed work. So a lot of, I would call it I just call it like a lot of grinding, I guess you could say, but I mean, everyone's doing that in their own way. Doing a lot of, just hundreds aerobic or 75s or 150s. We do a lot of those. And the last couple of weeks, I guess we've been doing a lot of speed work, but we also, have been going through getting a new weight coach. So changing our weights. And I think something I want to do moving forward too is gain more speed and power in my weights rather than reps, which is what we've been doing. So got a lot of changes, honestly. And I feel like lifting helps my swimming a lot. So gaining a lot more speed from that as well going forward. I think before ISL, everyone was kind of coming off of quarantine and didn't really have necessarily a full training cycle to come off of going into racing. So everyone was in a completely different spot. I know I had obviously a little bit of, a lot of cycle and aerobic work, and going into ISL, learning to get my speed up. Short course is a lot of just a speed instead of over endurance, I guess you could say, compared to long course. And then coming off of ISL, leading into, winter training and that huge aerobic base that we've been doing. And I wouldn't say necessarily focusing on long course in practice. We do long course year round. So I'm always training long course and short course. But I guess what I got out of this meet and what I was excited to do was practice racing long course in this environment and against good competition. So that's kind of where my mentality changed after ISL, is knowing that my short course racing is done and I really need to focus on my long course racing and not necessarily changing any practices, but changing my mindset.